Steinberg has released 3 versions of Cubase to supply all the different needs for all types of users. You have the Elements for the home recording musician, Cubase Artist, which is suited more for occasional professional recording, and the Cubase Pro, which is the total package and best if you're a professional engineer and working in the music industry for a living. Let's start with what you get in all the versions. You get the same recording quality, up to 192 kHz and 64 beat. I'll explain more about that later. You're also getting the VST amp rack, pitch corrector, sampler track, the Prologue synthesizer, Groove Agent SE, and support in all types of audio format, including FLAC, WAV, MP3, and direct export to SoundCloud. Let's start with the Elements. You're getting all the basics you need to record a song. You get the basic version of Hellion Sonic SE3 instrument, 45 inserts out of 75 in the Cubase Pro, including the VST Dynamics, pitch corrector, and the VST amp rack, basic scoring notation, and the chord pads. You can use up to 24 instrument tracks, 48 audio tracks, and 64 MIDI tracks, which is quite a lot to be honest. You also get 24 physical inputs and outputs to record audio simultaneously, which is more than enough. You also get 8 insert slots, 16 group channels, and everything basic you need to get a good sounding song. The Elements is fantastic if you're making instrumental music, home recording, podcasting, and beat designing. Also, I would say it's a great step to try a new DAW on a budget. Now let's talk about the Artist, an upgraded version with more features to give you better control. You get a fully featured Hellion Sonic SE3 instrument, Head Chop, Spectre, Mystic, Retrolog, Loop Mesh, and 2 extra expansions for the Hellion Sonic, which are the Trip and the Flux. These are all the instruments in Cubase, but you don't have full access to all the sounds. Unlike the 45 inserts in Elements, in the Artist you're getting a total of 55 inserts to use, including the bass amp, types of distortions, and many others. Not to mention the sidechain option, the A-B comparison, track visibility, mix console history, render in place, all the different MIDI effects, VST Transit and VST Connect, the track quick controls, the offline history process, macro key commands, tempo and signature tracks, note expression, track versions, and the lane option. Here you can use a total of 32 instrument tracks, 64 audio tracks, and 128 MIDI tracks. 32 physical inputs and outputs will give you far more than you need to record, and with 16 insert slots and 32 groups, your mixes will have all the playability you need. That's a lot of features compared to the Elements. The Artist is best for bands and session producers. And now, let's go to the Pro. You get the whole package here with all the features available. All the instruments are packed with all the built-in sounds, over 3,000 in total. You get 75 inserts, like the Reverence Reverb, the New Frequency EQ, and much more. Surround support, the control room for customizable studio environment in your computer, extended automation settings, the logical editor, the proximity mode in the Chord Assistant, the pool for easy control of all your audio files, tracks import and export, tempo detection, the new audio alignment in Cubase 10, audio warp quantize, time stretch, group editing, virtual reality production. But for me, the thing that takes it all is the very audio. This ingenious audio editing software gives you the ability to fix faulty notes, make the auto-tune robotic effect, and stretch the notes to sit exactly on the rhythm. You also have unlimited audio, instruments, and MIDI tracks, 256 physical inputs and outputs, and 256 group channels. If you own a professional studio and want to take your music career seriously, the Cubase Pro is the choice for you. So, which type of version do you think will suit you best? Before you buy Cubase, let's see what type of equipment you'll need.